Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Eric with Skrilla King. I tell you, I've got a sponsor video today for Elysian, and I am just happy to be here and doing this video today. I've been on vacation, and I've been making videos while I've been on vacation, but it is just nice to get home, be sitting in my usual spot, doing my usual videos with my usual homies here at Skrilla King. Glad you're here. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell icon, make sure you smash up the like button for me. I love the thumbs up. It helps us a lot. And definitely join us in Discord. You can definitely connect with me, connect with Chris, Matthew, anybody that you're interested in chatting with, and just talk crypto with us. So today I want to talk about Elysian, and I've got a lot of material I think here to cover, so we're gonna try and keep this fairly brief and keep it interesting for you. But the idea with Elysian is basically that it is a platform where you can build e-commerce websites. So in other words, it's kind of, so like Shopify, for example, right? You build a website, an e-commerce website, and you use Shopify. But in this case, it is a blockchain-based platform so that you can do that securely. So the reason that Elysian is different is that like Shopify, for example, doesn't necessarily accept cryptocurrencies. Now, some platforms will start to accept cryptocurrencies. In fact, actually, as I say that, I think maybe Shopify is moving towards allowing that, or you can get plugins like the Coinbase plugin that will allow you to accept Bitcoin on your WordPress site and stuff like that. But there aren't many other platforms where you actually build the website on the blockchain. And the reason that's cool is because it is more secure, and they're talking about creating an unprecedented user experience to build trust between businesses and consumers. They point out in their white paper, actually I'm just going to jump over to it right now. They talk about security, and one thing they point out is the level of cybersecurity is positively correlated to the level of consumer trust. So you are more likely to trust a website built on the Elysian platform because they have more security. And when you have more trust, you generally will spend money more loosely. You're more happy to give your money because you're sure that it's not going to end up getting stolen and sold or whatever, right? So the way that they improve their security is through what they call proof of authority. So they talk about proof of work here and proof of stake here in their white paper, and you're more than welcome to check it out. I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but basically what they're talking about is proof of work is good for a public network, not so good for a private network. And proof of stake is good because it doesn't use up so much electricity and things like that, but it doesn't give the level of control and security that Elysian is looking for. And so and the reason they point out is anyone can become a validator by staking enough ether in the validator contract. So what Elysian is talking about, proof of authority, it will, like they say here, it will provide Elysian with a private blockchain to store encrypted credit card information and other user data securely. And they have voting for who can be a node because the currently approved set of authority nodes has to vote on any new node that wants to come and be able to seal blocks on the network. So that's proof of authority, and that's what they're talking about as a major security benefit for Elysian that will set them apart from others. And I'm inclined to agree in that, like I said before, there are a lot of platforms out there that will allow you to build an e-commerce website and will allow you to accept Bitcoin, for example, or accept other cryptocurrencies, but they are not built on the blockchain. They're not built on the blockchain, so they don't have the exceptional security of blockchain. They just have the ability to use cryptocurrency. And so that's a significant difference that Elysian is bringing to the table. Good user experience. So they do have a minimum viable product of their wallet, which I'm going to be showing you here in just a couple minutes here on the video, as well as other platforms that will be delivered shortly. Okay, so their user experience. They talk big about artificial intelligence and virtual reality. And you know what? Let's actually just jump right back to their webpage because they have it a little bit more a little bit more concise versions of it. By the way, if you're interested in Elysian, and if you're watching this, you probably are, watch these videos. Definitely get a feel for their identity, for their brand voice, for their direction and all that. That's what you want to do. I like that they have their smart contract here, even though I don't understand all of this. I just like the transparency. Let's see here. We'll talk about their token generation event. Okay, so they're talking about the ultimate convenience, right? There is always the ability to shop at home in an intimate environment and have a level of engagement similar to an in-store experience via virtual reality and artificial intelligence. So in other words, when you are designing your e-commerce store in the future, and you want to be most successful, you are going to have to create an experience. Or if you want to shop online using virtual reality and artificial intelligence, you can expect an experience that you will enjoy and be able to really just soak up, even though you're sitting on your couch in your pajamas or whatever, right? That's the whole idea. And so Elysian, like they're saying, has a competitive edge against businesses using the old way, where you just have some pictures and when you mouse over it kind of zooms in. Maybe you can rotate it. Sometimes it's just a computer animated thing, though. It's not even a real photo, right? And so this is a big what do I want to say? It's a differentiator that Elysian is trying to capitalize on here, and good for them. Scalability, which is important for everybody. We do know that. Okay, so I want to look at their LITEpaper really quick and point something out. One thing, so they talk about security, users experience. The other thing is atomic swaps. So Elysian is atomic swap compatible, which basically means, if you don't know anything about atomic swaps, the idea is you can convert one cryptocurrency into another cryptocurrency without going through an exchange. So like it says here, you can freely convert whatever token you want, including the Elysian token, to eliminate fees and purchase goods more efficiently. So that's pretty cool. And then the thing I really want to point out here is the growth pool. So the whole idea of the Elysian growth pool is they are going to be retaining a fairly significant portion, 35%, like it shows down here in this pie chart. 35% of tokens are going to be retained for the growth pool. Now, the growth pool is a place that is supposed to be a forum where there can be conversation, there can be discussion about what features should be added, what work should be done, and so it's supposed to be a sustainable way to fund community campaigns to improve the Elysian project. I really like that because there are several good coins out there that have a really strong following for various reasons. Like a couple that come to mind, like Digibyte. Digibyte is a good example. It's a